Hi there, this is going to be a general love reading for all signs, and I don't do these very often, called What's Coming In. And it's sort of like one of those readings where like you do like this peek and you check in on the counterpart's energy. What the hell they be doing? I don't like to do those kinds of specific readings on them because it takes away from us, and it's always been about us, never been about them, right? And so I don't really like to do those very often. And even if like we do, they come up in our cards every day, that's different. That's being channeled to us, and I'm being open to, okay, Spirit, tell us what our messages are, and if it comes out, it comes out. But for us to like purposely check on what they're doing, I don't like to do those, which we're gonna do right now. I call them What's Coming In. Who's coming in? You know, that kind of an energy. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Somebody here feels like they are afraid to want something. They are afraid to fall, to consume, to eat, to like, to touch, to whatever this is. Because it's like in the past, they've dealt with addictions in some way, shape, or form, or codependency. Right? So the addictions could be drug, sex, and alcohol. It could be anything, but it could also be just addicted to like being codependent with people. A way of thinking, a way of life. You know, this is also about someone here who has done a lot of work on themselves, being alone. They've had to learn to be alone. They've been in karmic relationships where their partner was codependent, or, you know, shit like that. They're going to come into this a little nervous. You have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So it's that beginning stages where they start to get a little bit nervous. They may even get a little bit of flashbacks. There may be even this nervousness to get to know each other. So there's this standoffishness for some of you. So for some of you, the person that's finally coming in is actually somebody who's already been there somehow, some way. It may not be completely new. Non-stop. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, non-stop. The reading I just did recently was called, is it Falling in Love? The one that I just recently did on YouTube, on here. Let me take a quick little peekies, because I feel like I have to. Oh, and it won't load. Okay, so I guess it's not important to know. So any case, the reading that I just last did, the special love reading, which I'm blank on. Isn't that strange? Strong magnetic attraction here. I know I did one called Stuck on You. I also did one called Falling in Love. It's like the person coming in, or the person who has already been here, it's like you guys feel this attraction or this pull towards each other, but there's been like this, it's like fighting it off, in denial, or fighting it off. Avoidance. Somebody's avoiding the inevitable. See, trying to get away with shit. Trying to get away with it. Well, it's okay, I feel something, but that's not what it is. It's like trying to get away with it. I think what they're trying to get away with is trying to get away with being honest with their feelings. Someone has not been honest with their feelings. And it's also not dealing with something. Like they're trying to, again, it's avoidance. They're avoiding it. It's like avoiding the elephant in the room. Six of Cups, the elephant in the room is, hello, past life, the stranger you recognize. I'm doing this reading on the 13th of March, which is the new moon in Pisces. And if you follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, I actually posted something this morning, which was pretty powerful. It was the channeled message for this new moon in Pisces. And if you resonated with it, then you know it was pretty fucking spectacular. And, you know, everything like that gets channeled to me. And what was channeled was, I'm going to read it to you guys. I'm going to read not the whole thing, okay? New love will enter when you aren't looking for it. For some, it has already entered. The stranger you recognize. Have you met someone and just knew it wasn't the first time? That's this. You know what the avoidance here feels like, or the elephant in the room that somebody's been trying to avoid, is to say, yeah, there's something. I don't know why it's like a big deal. It could be a pride and an ego thing to just like, oh, okay, yeah, there's something there. I don't know. Yeah, yes, there is. It just almost feels like it's like a lump in the throat. 5 of Pentacles. There's a lot of like abandonment or loss here, whether this is past lives or in past relationships in this life. 5 of Pentacles is being left. Somebody, you could have been like abandoned, like somebody just said, okay, I'm out of this relationship, bye. So there's this feeling of like being nervous about commitment. Now this person coming in and you or them, whoever this is for, could subconsciously now hook up with people and be attracted to people that it's not gonna work out anyway. It's all just temporary because of the simple fact that it's like, I don't got to worry about getting hurt because I'm not going to fall in love anyway, because it's not going to work out. This is like how they were before. This is the lower vibration, right? This is before the healing, the real deep healing occurs. This is what someone here has done. You or them, both of you, whoever. They have subconsciously been attracted to people it is not going to work out. Period. Then they come across someone where it's like everything in their soul, their vibration screams like, oh my God. And then they just go numb. So there could be this period of time when you guys first meet where it feels like, oh my God. And then all of a sudden it comes to a stop. If you follow me long enough, you know that last year and the year before that, I think it was maybe last year, could be the year before that, I had felt the whole something would start, stop, and start. And I felt like it would be relationships. The start, and it's, oh my God, this is everything, yes. And then there's like a stop. And it doesn't even have to mean that you guys get in a relationship. It could just be you guys meet and talk and like start talking, and it's wonderful and it's great and it's all popping off and it's fireworks. And then it just stops because someone pulls away, or they go ghost completely. And you know, at our vibration, we don't chase nothing but our dreams, hunty. I'm not going to chase a motherfucker. Look at him. He's got to go through his process of whatever he's going through so they can come in like this, solid as a rock. This is a high vibration right here. This is someone dependable, consistent, loyal, and balanced and grounded. They finally come in as king. So when you've met them before, they may not have been king just yet. See, they were holding back. See the Emperor energy? This is about control. Holding on to control. Trying to control it. Trying to control feelings. Trying to control their awakening. Trying to control their lessons. Whatever the fuck this was. Control. They may have tried to control this connection. Secretly in love. Look, see? Feeling something, not saying it. Extreme chemistry too. It's a denial. Maybe it's not your usual type, each other's type. Maybe it's, I don't know what the fuck it is. Oh, look at the Tower. Oh my God, with the 2 of fucking cups. It's like it happened suddenly. Wake up suddenly, you're in love. It's very Billy Ocean. It's very, and I've been channeling the shit out of that song since last year. It's like, that's why I feel like who's coming in? I think they've already been here for some. It's like so. Universe will intervene. The universe is going to smack you 2 heads together like this. Seriously, it will. I just did Scorpio's reading, and it's called X marks a spot because, I mean, well, if you're Scorpio and you go watch your reading, or if you're fucking with one, or if you even just feel drawn to watch any of the readings, never feel like you can't watch a zodiac sign reading because I'm not a Scorpio, well, I'm not an Aquarius, I'm not a Pisces. If the title draws you in, bitch, watch it. Everything is all muggle labels anyway, muggle times and labels and things. It's what do you feel drawn to? And it felt like in that Scorpio reading that somebody primarily felt like the masculine was sort of fighting his destiny. This is fighting destiny. Someone here is fighting it. They're trying to control it. They're trying to, they tried, excuse me, they tried to control their destiny. And the Tower came in and said, fuck you thought. Nah. The universe came in there and said, what the fuck you thought? Did you was gonna do? Nah, boo-boo, nah. This could be a sudden epiphany out of the Tower. Not only could it be a sudden ending and a sudden beginning, right? But or breakup or shakeup, but it also can be a sudden epiphany, like, holy fuck. Something's there that wasn't there before. It's falling in love and realizing I didn't just fall in love. I think I fucking loved you even before I met you. I talk about this all the time, that's really how it's going to feel. It's going to feel when it's the right one. And it's not a karmic and it's not any of this shit. It's the one that I feel like I've just always been in love with. I didn't fall in love with you. I've always been in love with you. It's like just kind of like remembering that I was, or like not fighting it. Because imagine how confusing this is for somebody who's not quite awakened to meet a person and they go, why do I feel like I love them? And it's weird and I don't know. And I feel confused. And it's like all these muggle things they feel. Look at this, moving on to the finish line, crossing the finish line. Six of Swords is movement, moving on to calmer waters. And the world symbolizes completion of a huge life cycle. It's like, congratulations. It also could be distance, because the Six of Swords could be traveling, and the world is the world distance. Could be long distance. Three of Wands, travel. So there's definitely distance here. There could be travel that is necessary or needed. Some of you meet while traveling. But it feels more like there's travel that needs to happen to see each other or something. Three of Cups. Celebrations. This Three of Cups feels like past, present, and future you. It's like the souls were like singing the hallelujahs when you guys reunited. See, look. Hearing the call, judgment, rising up from the dead. This is start, stop. Now it's starting again. It's raising up from the dead. Something that is ended or stopped or there was a pause is beginning. That's for those that this is not entirely new. There was a start and a stop, and now the stop is turning into a go again. It's like resurrection. Strength, Leo. Having the strength to allow it to consume you is what it is. It's like Page of Cups and the Six of Wands. Page of Cups could be a younger water sign, but this can also indicate friendship. Friendship, yeah, for some. And then the Six of Wands is victory, success, public eye. Some of you, one of you could be in the public eye somehow. All eyes on you. It's also like public recognition. Now, the Strength card here, I've got to point out, is what it feels like. It's a surrender. It's like the beast surrenders. It's no longer fighting it. See how the beast, it doesn't attack her. She's not afraid of the beast. Something very symbolic about that, not being afraid of the beast. She didn't back down or something. It reminds me of Belle in Beauty and the Beast, how she did not back down to the beast. The beast was like, oh, if she doesn't eat with me, she doesn't eat at all. She'll starve. And she's all like, I don't give a shit, boo-boo. I don't care. Then I'll fucking starve. Like, she just didn't give a shit. You know what I mean? There's this like feistiness about this energy or something. I don't know. It's like telling someone to go fuck themselves, or like it's their worth, finding their worth and proving it or something. It's very attractive to have somebody who knows what they're worth and sticks with it, and is not like somebody who just like accepts shit and crumbs, right? All right, let's see what kind of animal card will come out. The bat. I love the bat. The bat is about letting go. It's also about darkness. The bat energy is that of like being able to see what is unseen. I just love it. It's darkness too. Oh, it's such a beautiful card. Darkness, letting go, and death leading to rebirth. Everything's about this rebirth and this awakening and transformation. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses, of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. When in balance, it accepts, adapts, and adjusts. When out of balance, it refuses to let go and reminisces. And isn't that the energy we felt earlier, was that they were hanging on and letting go? I mean, hanging on to the old life and not letting go. Hello, darkness, my old friend. It's being okay with the unknown. And also, it's because of that whole time period of like the darkness right before the birth. So being in the cocoon and it being dark, right? And being afraid and being scared and being lonely and all these different things. And it's like soon you see the light. It's always darkest before dawn. Dawn's approaching. Just today in Hawaii, it's finally like really sunny and like clear, and it's been really bad weather. Thunderstorms, lightning, you know, heavy rains. We've literally been flooded in many areas in Hawaii, and it was a state of emergency. And, you know, I was talking about this today on my live, XI_Missy_XI, about how it had that energy of the river energy. And I actually pulled some cards from the Wild Unknown Archetypes Oracle deck. And before I did that, I read the river card in this deck, and it was just phenomenal. The river is about washing clean and seeing what remains, you know. And so this is purification for a lot of people, and this is them going through their awakening and clearing out all of this extra shit that's like totally unnecessary, all of the toxic shit, right? And stripping away all of the layers to reveal the true you. When you both go through the process of purification and both of you rise in vibration and ascend higher, this comes together. All right, you guys, I want to thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. I already said that. And then also, if you want to book a virtual Zoom reading, I'm so tired, I'm like drained. If you want to book your virtual meet and greet with me that I'm doing on Zoom, then go to my website. Or if you want to purchase a bracelet, go to my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com, okay? And if you want to book a reading with me, that's all in the description box below. I will see you guys again really soon. Love you guys. Bye. I just want to show you this real quick. Look what it says. It says vintage love soul. Oh, it says never die. Isn't that crazy? Something about that energy, look, with the skull, that feels very symbolic. All right, love you guys. Bye.